Hello, my name is Cagney Bradley. I'm going to be giving a little guitar lesson here today on Amazing Grace. And if you saw my other video, it's just a beginner video on Amazing Grace, just using the three major chords, G, C, and D. They're in the key of G. But today we want to build on that a little bit and give you maybe an intermediate version of Amazing Grace, just chording. And we're going to be throwing in a couple minors, maybe a couple sevenths, just to add a little bit more to the song there. But we'll go ahead and play through it and just throw the chord names out for you and let you look those up on your smartphone, or if you got some kind of tablet or whatever, a little chord book. We'll let you look those up. We'll just give you the chord names, something for you to go by. But we'll play Amazing Grace here. So a few different things we did there, and starting out we just started with G, and then we went to a G7, and I've kind of got a double seventh there, so I've got, I don't know if you can see that or not, but on the first string, on the first fret, I've got the seventh note, and then I'm hitting that same note up on the fourth string on the third fret. So I'm kind of giving a double seventh there, but that leads to your C, and then from C going back to G we go to an A minor, and then before we go to D we'll drop down to an E minor, then to an A7. There's different ways to make this. Some people will bar off those first four strings and then add a finger on the third fret to give that seventh sound. I personally like the A7th right here, where you on the second fret, second string, second fret, and then second fret, fourth string. But that'll lead to your D. And then when you go back to G, I threw an A minor seventh in before I went back to the G7th this time. It sounded something like this. All that is, it's a A minor seventh I throw in there real quick, but basically all it is a C, but you're just lifting up that ring finger. And you just hit it real quick, and that leads to your G7, which then leads to your C. So it sounds like this. To the A minor again, and then right here when we was going back to the E minor, this time we lead into that minor with a seventh. This time it is a B7, so you can hear the sound there, how it leads into that E minor. Now I make the bar chord there on the second fret. If you can't make the bar chord, there's other ways to make it down here. But then that leads to your E minor, which then leads to your D chord. And then at the end, I threw that in there. And all that is, it's the same thing we did earlier. It's just like the A minor 7th, where you've got your C chord and you lift up that ring finger. Well, this time, all I did was I kept my pinky and my ring finger on the 3rd fret, like I'm making my G chord, and then with my index finger and my middle finger, I just hammered on there like I'm making a C chord, making that A minor 7th. So we'll play through it just like that and sing along with it and just kind of show you how those changes fit in with the song. So here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. So that's pretty much it for the intermediate lesson on Amazing Grace. And just like the beginner lesson, you know, it just takes a little bit of time to work in some of the chord changes. You know, it's not too drastic there. Some pretty basic chords. So I hope it's a help to you, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.